All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to go. Happy Monday. This Discord stuff, we'll set this up in a sec because it was supposed to work, but it didn't. So give me a sec. Free. What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm still like this is a abysmal time to start a game on the West Coast. Let me tell you, like 4 o'clock is you're not even done with the workday. As I need to find my Discord there. Mute myself, share my screen. No, or no, yes, no, I don't even know what we're doing. That one. All right, have fun. Let's go. All right, here we go. Getting ready to go for the real start of the season. The first one we had was just an exhibition game. But in any case, this one counts. This one actually goes into the win or loss column. Jacksonville University here coming in. Everybody is 0-0 to start the season. Funny enough, I didn't actually see this in the game notes, but Jacksonville, I wonder if this game is like an old homage to Grayson Allen, because this is basically like his local university. Now, obviously, he didn't go there, but like the Dolphins or the Porpoises from Jacksonville, if you're more F1 inclined, I suppose, come here to Durham after having almost winning the Atlantic Sun. I think they got bounced by Bellarmine in their conference championship last year, although they did finish 21-10. And actually, Filipowski doesn't quite end up winning the tip on this one. And it is going to start with the Dolphins from Jacksonville, which is sort of a hilarious mascot. But you know what? We're gonna roll with it. Your five on the floor for the Blue Devils tonight, starting five rather. Mark Mitchell, Jeremy Roach, Ryan Young, Kyle Filipowski, and Tyrese Proctor. And this is Mitchell here on the right wing. He's going to be defending that shot from Jacksonville, which actually goes down. So 2-0 to start the scoring from Jacksonville. I didn't get a chance to see exactly who that was. But yes, it is indeed time. And Mark Mitchell going up with the exclamation point at the top. What a way to start off the season. We'll go back, so I can actually rewind plays today or tonight, and so we'll go back and see that one. That is a fantastic way to start things off. 2-2 here. The player to watch on the Jacksonville side, Kevion Nolan, number 3, all-conference player last season, and one of their best scorers. This from the right wing is no good there for Jordan Davis. That three-pointer goes long, and Duke up the floor with it. Mitchell double-teamed at the top, gets it to Filipowski. Now for Proctor. Ryan Young trying to establish position, but Filipowski actually dribbles himself into a double-team and then gets a terrible freshman foul, which... that was going absolutely nowhere. It seems like a bit of a frustration foul, to be honest. What a play there. We're going to mark that one. We'll go back. We'll rewind this thing and watch it. Welcome in, everybody. Free, Keon, Chris, Brandy. Welcome in. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed has had a good weekend and is enjoying their time here, or is enjoying the start of the Blue Devils season. Let's move this over slightly. There we go. And Jacksonville scores once again. It is actually 4-0. No, sorry, 4-2 to the Dolphins. I'll fix the stats here in a second. I think this one goes to Omar Payne, though. 3-point shot by Filipowski, no good. We did see him hit one of those in the exhibition game, but this one not going to be enough. And somehow my camera's disappeared. No, that's not the right one. We'll fix that at the break. We will fix that one at the break. Roach needs to be careful because he's carrying a lot. Like the okay, like being called for actually for carrying the ball. Yeah. The three-pointer there from Nolan, no good. Rebound to Jacksonville's Davis, and that does not go either. But the second offensive rebound to Davis is going to reload and shoot that one from 3, which doesn't go again, and Duke finally comes down with the board. The third time's the charm there. Ryan Young with the rebound. Mitchell going to go one-on-one here. They clear out the right side. He's going to force his way in. That looked like goaltending there for a second, but he's going to get bumped and the foul. 2 points for Mark Mitchell, and the foul against Jacksonville. establishing himself early. I gotta say, Mark Mitchell has like, in the absence obviously of Whitehead and Lively, uh, looked like our best player on the floor. Like this dude has high motor, finishes in the paint, doesn't miss free throws, which now he's going to be at the free throw line, and I just completely jinxed him. Nope, that's the end one. 5 points for him. I mean, Mitchell is a stronger version of Winslow. Not only that, he looks like Winslow took a long time to like. I feel like took a while to actually grow into his into his own. We were talking about Jones and Okafor a lot that season, and then obviously like Winslow had himself quite a nice end of the season, and then obviously the tournament was very good for him. Um, I feel like Mark Mitchell's just coming off like right off the bat. He's like, "Yep, these are my minutes. I'm getting my opportunity, and like you're gonna have to play me for you're gonna have to play me for the rest of the season because I'm that good." 6-5 as Jacksonville gets inside and finishes. That's Omar Payne there finishing in the paint. We expect this could be a close game, at least in the first half. Typically, some of these games here early in the season are close in the first half, and then the difference is really that second half. It's teams that can play us for 20 minutes, not 40, and then Jeremy Roach slides in there, and he gets a nice leaner for 2. Yeah. Mitchell is the glue guy. When we pay UNC, Flip should be matched with Baycott and bring him out to the perimeter. God, I do not want to like. Yeah, I don't even want to think about UNC after like the disasters from last year. Oh, this is a great forced turnover there. Actually, great defense by Ryan Young, and then picked up by Mitchell. The assist to Roach, and he drops it for 3. Mark Mitchell so apparently Mark Mitchell can play point guard in transition too, because uh, he just found Jeremy Roach and gave him a better assist with the best assist we've seen so far. Duke looking to switch just about everything here, and actually Roach going to get called for a foul? That's a cheap foul. That is a horrifically cheap foul, actually. Irish Spring green. That's the color of the doll. I guess they do have this like, yeah, green. All right. Are you confessing you're a good jinxer? Um, I can announce or jinx with the best of them actually. Like that's a thing. That is definitely a thing. Hold on. For some reason, I don't even know where my oh, this. Yes, no, that's not working. Why did Oh. Okay, hold on. What is happening? No. Okay. Zoom is doing very, very bizarre things. Like, it's like supposed to give me my view as well. Okay. That is definitely not what I expected. So like it updated and decided to completely get rid of me. That's really fun. Okay. We can adapt though. We can definitely adapt. That is actually kind of funny, in a rather bizarre way, I guess. Let's just do that. Okay, so there's me being very tiny at the moment, uh, and there's me being less tiny, And there's me being more tiny again, so I can actually fit somewhere on this screen. Okay, there we go. Because the real stars of the show are the Blue Devils here. All right, there we are. So let's get caught up here in chat, man. So Orlando Lion Fan Club, welcome in again. Hello, Duke. Duke lost to UNC in penalties, and our ladies keeper saved only one PK of 7. Oh, Riss. So I was gonna say I saw the men's. Well, I saw the men's result, rather. I didn't have a chance to watch the game. Yeah, it was a 2-0. It's kind of an upset, actually, because I think we were the number one seed going into that ACC tournament in the quarterfinals. But Duke football has gone bowling now, 6-3 record on the season. They put the hurt on BC, and we are going to a bowl game, which is actually exciting, uh, which should be actually quite good. So that's exciting update there, which is very nice to see a little change of pace on the Duke football side. Folks we're having issues. Irish Spring Green is a quote from Fight Reacts when he gets. Oh, and Green Bean at 3. Got it. And then Timothy, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good to have the crew with us here tonight. But whether it's a reaction or not, Keon, I mean, the Jacksonville uniforms are this like dark green. They almost look like Michigan State uniforms, actually, to be honest. You could like, if you didn't know who was playing on the floor, you could like slightly confuse them with like, are we playing Michigan State tonight? And the answer is no, we're not. Slightly different caliber of opponent. Oh, I saw that too. The Canes football team having a down season. Their fan club. That 45-3. I did kind of catch that, and I was like, wow, that is I actually couldn't really believe the scoreline. Here's Ryan Young working on Mike Marr, and that's a beautiful block, actually. Roach going to go the other way with it. That 3 is good, too. That is the second three-pointer from Jeremy Roach. And so far, we're hitting from the outside. Roach's three-point shooting, that is what we like to see, especially after kind of rather lackluster three-point shooting in the secret exhibition game against Houston. And the exhibition game itself, he didn't shoot quite well from 3. So good to see Jeremy Roach there, 2 for 2 from the outside. Grandison now in the game as well after the TV timeout. And actually good help defense on the recovery, but Jacksonville gets the bucket to go. This is a too high set here with Grandison and Ryan Young, and now Mitchell is just going to go one-on-one down the paint. The little Euro step action. He actually misses a shot for a change, which is quite not what we expected. Here's Grandison going in. Oh, that pass is deflected into Mitchell. Mitchell gets double teamed in the paint. Roach has an open Dyrese Proctor to the left, but he won't take it. Mitchell's going to go to the paint. What a move! And he gets to the hole. My goodness. What? Yo, the confidence. Not only, okay, so all the accolades about Mark Mitchell, but now he's also playing with a confidence that is kind of nuts. Like, to see a freshman pull off that move. So we have 2 nice Mark Mitchell plays we can go back, see. Good hands there on defense, but the pass does go through. And the putback there by Jacksonville is good. 2 more points for them. Grandison to Proctor, Proctor to Roach. Roach trying to set something up here. Let's see. We got some motion around the perimeter. Grandison going to take 3, actually. And that's no good. Ryan Young there. Clean up over to Mitchell. Nice assist. Mitchell can't quite connect. And going to be out on Duke. Bummer. So a little reset here. It's 15-10 Blue Devils. Your NBA, your NFL, NHL, and NBA teams have lost for you. That is rough. But Duke's I mean, let's be real, people. If we lose this game, it would be the biggest like news story in college basketball in years. Okay, for Duke to lose the first game of the John Shire era, ranked in the top 10 on its home court on opening night. By the way, Duke has never actually played on November 7th. Fun fact. But yeah, that would be insane. So that's just like, no, it's not happening. Ryan Young there, high screen, and Roach is going to go for three. He feels the heat, and actually a foul down low on number one. No, Maple Leafs over Canes and Nets over Hornet. Oh, all the Carolina teams. Yeah, 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 yeah. Filipowski back in the game now, and Roach going to inbound here for the baseline. Let's see what kind of baseline plays we can cook up here. We actually did very, very well last year. Oh, my, Filipowski was right under the bucket. Roach either didn't see him or just didn't want to pass it in there. Mitchell is going to take this one-on-one outside of Roach. Extra pass to Granison. Extra pass to Blakes. And Blakes is going to go for three, and he drills that from the top of the key. Beautiful ball movement coming out of the out-of-bounds play at the 12:30 mark. Let's take a look at that one when we do our replay here, and that's going to be a turnover by Jacksonville. And I believe Mark Mitchell definitely traveled on that play. There are multiple steps, but that is we're just going to gloss over that whole thing there. So, yeah. Now, yeah, Grandison trying to shoot over the zone. That three no good. Filipowski skying for the rebound. He actually can't bring it down. Jacksonville will recover. Oh, sorry. Blake's that was a three-pointer, so it's 18-10. Nolan, what a shot from the corner. Jesus. That is like way off. That is kind of a nuts shot. Then Grandison. Oh, to Filipowski. Way too easy. Nice find. Nice find. I'm looking for the live stats here so we can go over those at the. Yeah, there we go. Nolan looking for options too, being defended by Blakes, and is they going to call a foul? No, they're going to call a travel. Blakes with the D, with the good defense there. All right, let's take a look at the. Let's take a look at some of these plays actually. Let's look at some of these plays while we are in commercials. Get the pen out. All right. For the purposes of analysis only, obviously, yes. This is at the 12:30 mark. All right, yeah, this is it here. All right, here we go. Okay, good. This one, go back 15 seconds. Let it rip. King of Kampala, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, this is going to be the setup here for the out of bounds play. Here it is. This is fun. Now we get to have our fun, right? So the shot is going to come actually from here. There is no Duke player in this location at this time. However, you can see that Blake's is trying to screen down low, but here basically trying to actually occupying two Jacksonville defenders. The primary option I actually think the primary option is Filipowski going down here, which is why I originally called this like, oh, he's just going to go to Filipowski down low and pass it to him for an equal two. And then I was like, well, Roach either missed him or didn't want to throw it to him. Because if you look at this play, like, he's wide open. Like, I don't. Roach abandons this pass way too quickly, and his eyes are obviously now looking in this direction. And maybe this play actually is designed to just go to Jalen Blakes from the beginning. I don't know, but like it feels like Filipowski is the first option. Like, and he's got space, he's got a hand up. Like, you could get this pass in here, and you should be totally okay. He's gonna get it to Blakes out here, and Blakes is gonna sneak out over on this side after he gets it, or he's actually gonna come there, and then they're gonna pass it to Grandison, and so what's going to end up happening is that Blake's will slowly drift over here, and if I could draw, can I draw squiggle? Squiggle. He's going to squiggle out over in this direction. And here's what I love. So there he goes. There's Blake's in position here. Now, this is fantastic Duke basketball. Look at the positioning and the spacing on the floor. Roach is wide open in the corner. Grandison is here. Blake's is here. This is like old school John Shire point guard, drive and kick, 2010 Duke national title team. You're going to get this drive by Mark Mitchell here. You're going to get the pass out to Roach. Look at this. There are one, two, three. Okay, there are literally 5 Jacksonville defenders in the paint right now. There is not a prayer that they actually recovered this play. But what's even more impressive is not this pass. Not this pass. It's the pass from Grandison. Extra pass out to Blakes, who is now wide open and takes his 3. Oh my goodness! This is the first game of the season, and we're seeing that. That is impressive. All right, back to live action because goodness, that was one hell of a play. Like the way that one gets drawn up is actually like just beautiful. Like just absolutely beautiful how that unfolds. So I'm a huge fan. And then this is going to be Blake's in the corner, and he's got another 3. Blake's has hit again from the left side. And there we go. 23-13. Duke is starting to open this up here. Duke with a bit more size here, playing Filipowski, Mitchell, and Grandison in the same lineup. Filipowski gets a little lost, but Blake's actually manages to deflect that ball out of bounds. There's going to be a late recovery defensively by Filipowski, whose man got lost in the left corner there. But good hands by Blake's bails him out. Inbound pass there is to O'Hearn. Yeah. O'Hearn now working on Mitchell. Definitely a size disadvantage there. That 3 is in and out. Filipowski brings down that board. And now Roach bringing it up the floor over the Blakes. Both Blakes and Roach have hit 2 from 3. And now it looks like Jacksonville is kind of backed out of its zone. And sort of. I don't know. And then Filipowski actually going to be wide open for 3. That shot, no good. So he's brick 2 of them for now. But hey, I guess it looks like he's got the green light anyway. So Ryan Young and Tyrese Proctor getting ready to check in. And for here, O'Hearn from the left corner in front of the Duke bench. That 3's no good. The ski brings down the rebound. And Duke going the other way with it. Roach, that's a charge. Oh my God, that's a charge. That is the easiest block charge call so far this season. Shire Betterstone now slapping floors. I don't know if we saw one at the exhibition, but there's definitely defensive intensity on the. You could definitely see the defensive intensity. This team is definitely playing with it. They've had a few lapses here and there, but not horrible. Proctor now in the game. That's Proctor, Roach, Ryan Young. No, sorry, Proctor, Blakes, Young, Filipowski, and Grandison. So no Jeremy Roach, and Proctor's going to pick up a cheap foul. 20 plus feet from the basket here. I don't really agree with that one. Actually, that by my metric, that was Jeremy Roach's second foul, that charge. So that's probably why he's out of the game for the time being. Ryan Young almost deflects that one. .908 left to go here in the first. Duke 23, Jacksonville 13. We'll check the stats at the next TV media timeout. Make sure we're all caught up. This is Noland being guarded by Blakes. And it was a foul by Ryan Young. Yeah, absolutely. Gotta call it like it is, folks. That was a bad foul. Mike Marr gets that to go and the foul. Oh, sorry, Marsh. Marsh. I left an S off. I was like, what? Yeah. There we go. Marsh. Mike Marsh at the line for an extra one. And he does convert that. So 16-23. Duke still leading. So in this lineup, where do you go? You go to Proctor for points. You go to Filipowski down low. I'm very interested to see how Duke ends up playing without Jeremy Roach on the floor. Like, I feel like he's such a pivotal, as the point guard, like, piece to this thing. Oh, beautiful interior passing. Oh, my goodness. All right, we're going to go back and look at that one. Just as I say that, Ryan Young, a pass from Proctor to Filipowski to Young with Grandison. There's like 4 Blue Devils involved on that particular play. 8:30. Oh, that Nolan just overshoots the rack completely there. And then this is going to be Blake's for 3. That's no good. Ball smoothment. I mean, the ball, yeah, ball movement was very smooth. That was not a good play as Jacksonville recovers that right underneath the basket. That should have been secure. Jordan Davis gets an easy 2 points that we just basically handed them. 7 points is the margin. Proctor over to Blake's. Blake's extra pass to Grandison. Down to Young. Young going to go 1-1. No, they're going to call Mike Marsh for a foul, and that is going to be the media timeout for the time being. I don't know why the stats don't update, which is like really awkward. All right, I'm going to have to go to the box score here. Make sure we're good. Okay. So that's the 2 points I was missing there. Payne, oh wait. Payne has 2. O'Hearn has 4, actually. Okay. Nolan has 3, yes. Davis has 2. And Marsh has 5 off the bench. Those are 18. And then the foul situation. Osifo has 2. Marsh has 1. Yes, those are the ones. And then Duke. The Duke foul situation. Actually, I have all the Duke points correct. Duke foul situation is a little ugly. 1 for Filipowski. 1 for Ryan Young. Yes, those were easy calls. Actually, Proctor's got 1 as well. Yeah, there's the 2 from Roach. Okay, that's all squared away. So yeah, I want to go back to this. This play is absolutely beautiful. So rewind this thing here. All right, let me rewind this one because this was like really good. So we're gonna have basically Filipowski's gonna. What you're going to see is a Filipowski leak out here, a Ryan Young here, and then eventually Ryan Young's going to score this thing. But the ball movement here is just beautiful. So Filipowski's going to leak out there. He's going to cross with Proctor. We're going to go to Blake's to Proctor. 1 Blue Devil, Proctor, quick pass inside, and now Filipowski is looking to pass this right off the bat into Ryan. Ryan is just going to step up. His man is playing him off here. He's giving him about, I don't know, 2 to 3 feet worth. Grandison is actually like, this is a wide open 3-point shot, by the way. By the way, this is a wide open 3-point shot, so you could have done that there. But then you end up just taking, oh, this is beautiful. And then that's there. That ball touches the hands of 4 Blue Devils on its way to 2 points at the bucket. Love to see it. Like, so far we are running some really nice offense. So, really, really like that. I like our energy so far, unselfish, and a few times we try to make runs. Yeah, like Roach killed it there with the offensive foul. I agree. But yes, the offense and the defense actually hasn't been as good this game as it was in the exhibition. But we have seen some very sweet passing. Apparently, all the students got nice hats for their game tonight. And the pup is being quite disruptive at the moment. All right, coming back from the under 8 timeout. Mark Mitchell now back in the game here. Roach is not in the game, actually. Tyrese Proctor with a quick three. Grandison gets the rebound, and there's a little hot potato action going down low, and Grandison will travel. All right, so Roach still on the bench. Probably I might stay on the bench for the remainder of the first half. Be interesting to see how much leeway John Shire ends up giving his give the dog a biscuit. I gave him a giant like one of those dental treats with toothpaste in them. I gave him a giant one actually before the game, and he's just like chewed through that. Mike Marsh there with 2, and he has been properly fed and he has water. So I don't want to hear it. Grandison out to Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's going to start driving, goes baseline here, forces that up, no good. And Mitchell's going to get called for a foul. Ryan Young's going to get called for a foul. Where's these ticky-tack fouls happening? How much clout does John Shire have with the refs to be able to influence foul calls? Yeah, and Mark Mitchell he's a driver. Jeremy Roach actually back in the game here. 7 minutes to go with 2 fouls. Proctor thought about it. And then Ryan Young with a beautiful pass outside to Roach. Now swinging around the outside. Mitchell thought about 3. Not really his shot. Will drive it now. Will gather back outside to Roach. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Roach actually gets stripped. That could have been a foul, but not called. Turns out he just slipped, I guess. And then that's going to be a foul on Mitchell. And Jordan Davis will go to the line for Jacksonville. I don't really like that little exchange there. Oh, boy. So Mitchell's primary game is this sort of drive, very physical in the paint game. At least that's what I saw when I was watching all his highlights and like his mixtapes over the summer. Like that came very clear. I did not see much 3-point shooting. I mean, and like sure there was some of it, but it's like high school like 3-point shooting. Like he's shooting over people that are like a foot shorter than him, so it's like not that. It's like okay, it's like not that impressive. But like his driving ability, just like muscling through people. This game is actually like kind of close, ladies and gentlemen. 25-22, Jacksonville is. Yeah, we kind of stalled out in the momentum there for a bit. And Jacksonville is just kind of hanging around here. And Cameron Crazies need to get it. This is the first game for the Cameron Crazies too, but they got to get into it here in a second. Mitchell looking for an option now. Over to Proctor. This is 7 seconds on the shot clock, and Grandison is going to go for 3. I'm not really sure I like this shot. Seems like settling, really trying to make it happen off the second chance opportunity, which Ryan Young does not come out up with the rebound here. And yeah, that's not good. Here, Jacksonville with a chance to tie if they get the 3. And this is Nolan for 3. That's no good. Easy rebound there to Grandison. Duke now trying to push in transition. Proctor is up ahead. He's open if they get him. No, this is going to be Roach for 3. Also was open, but decided against it. Proctor, he's going to go one-on-one. Goes into a double team. Gets it back outside to Roach. Roach to Grandison. Grandison in the corner. Back to Roach. Roach going to shoot that 3. Yes! And Roach got 9. No, he's got 11. He's hit 9 of those 11 from 3. Nailed that one. That's a big shot. Let's see if we can recover some momentum here. Duke looking for some defense. Got to get it done on this end, and not going to happen. We get beat on a high pick and roll by Mike Marsh. Simple offense beats Duke on the defensive side on that one. Mitchell going to take a 12-footer, actually. Yes. Maybe a little longer, but it goes down. Impressive. We'll bring Doggo at the TV timeout. Doggo can watch too. Proctor, there's the high screen again, and then this is a little leaner there by O'Hearn. No good. Duke gets away with that one. It gets away clean on that possession, rather. Ryan Young trying to establish low post position on Marsh, and now it's Young on Marsh. Young botting him up outside to Mitchell. Actually, this is going to be a Mitchell three. That's way off. It's an air ball, and Grandison picks it up on the weak side and puts it back in. It's, oh, man. Okay. All right, Mark Mitchell. Jacksonville timeout. That is kind of funny, actually. That is kind of funny. Oh, goodness. That was such an air ball. All right, come here, bud. Come here. Come here. Ugh! Come here. There we go. There he is. Everybody say hello to Ash. He's going to be a good doggo. There we are. Kentucky 46, Howard 26 at halftime. Yeah, no surprises there, I would say. That would also be a massive news story. Although Kentucky is, what was it, Evansville or something that they dropped a game to a couple years ago, early in the season. There you go. Doggo can be part of the stream too. He'll be fine. Anyway, it's actually, look, for the first game of the season and against an opponent that, like, we really should be crushing, this game has turned into be a bit more interesting than we had thought. Oddly enough, which is not a bad thing, actually. It is more interesting than a straight blowout. Let's see. Team stats here. Okay, so Duke currently shooting 50% from the field, 13 of 26. Actually, Jacksonville's shooting pretty good too. They're at 45. They're at 10 of 22, which is the reason why this is close, but they really haven't been hitting their threes. They're only 1 of 7 from beyond the arc. Duke 5 of 14, which isn't like fantastic, but it's not terrible. It's a 35% from 3. 3 of those belonging to Roach and the other 2 belonging to Jalen Blake. So all the threes coming from the point guards in this particular scenario. And then Jacksonville 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Duke's hit it's only 1. The rebounding margin 15 for the Blue Devils, 10 for Jacksonville. Kind of looking through 9 assists on 13 made buckets. That's quite the nice percentage, and we've already talked about the how like impressive the Duke ball movement has been. Both teams with 4 turnovers at the moment. Yeah, so both teams with 4 turnovers. That's what we've got at the moment. Make the white orange for whatever reason. Make the white orange. Oh, like on the like on the screen? That is kind of funky. All right. I think so. That was actually a full timeout by Jacksonville. I think there might still be a media timeout in 7 at the whistle in under 7 seconds from now. And here's Nolan going to work it now for Jacksonville, being guarded by Mitchell and Filipowski. Actually, okay, Filipowski slightly lost defensively there. He ends up recovering, but that shot's no good, and Filipowski comes down with the rebound. Roach over to Proctor, back to Roach. Filipowski actually trying to, the entry pass was no good. That's not a bizarre play. He's like clearing out the post for Mitchell to go to work, but like, that's like your center. Anyway, weird. Hard is like, I guess there's so much height right now between Filipowski, Mitchell, and Young that like the lane is actually pretty clogged. Which is probably why they're trying to get Filipowski and Young out on the wings and let Mitchell like go to work inside, but that didn't quite work. That relied on a bit and needed to be a better pass, and it wasn't. Ryan Young setting the high screen there for Proctor. Proctor going to take this jump shot, and that's no good here. So Duke cold from the floor as we tick under 3 minutes here in the first half. You get to hear all your coworkers talking about Kentucky. It's going to be a long season, Keon. It's going to be a long season. Oh, Hearn, that shot there. No, weak side rebound. Skies in for Proctor. Actually, Filipowski ends up with it. And now out to Mark Mitchell in transition. Go to the rim! There you go. There's only one way that play is ending, and it's with a dunk by Mitchell. 10-point advantage to the Blue Devils on that one. I'm really glad. Yeah, if he had done anything less, I would have been like, yeah, no. But that is a great play there by Mitchell. Marsh looking for options here. Almost finds Payne, but doesn't. This is Nolan. There's a crossover onto Young. Over, my goodness. Actually, really nice ball movement over to Marsh as he gets inside. That's 2 more points. Jacksonville guards actually managing to kind of pick apart the man-to-man defense. The rotation's just slow. The rotations by Duke are just slow. We can look at that play there. That was about 2 minutes there. Kind of see where the defensive lapse is. Here's Roach trying to go in, and Roach with the and one. He's got 13 tonight. The upcoming Georgia game in the. Oh, jeez. I didn't know about the about that story. Oh, Lord is right. Roach at the free throw line trying to make this an 11-point game. And okay, we finally missed a free throw. So that's not good. Nolan, here's a high screen by Caresi. It's a hard name to pronounce. I believe that's right. Caresi. Nolan, oh my gosh, down low. And that's actually blocked by Filipowski and Young. Both of them's vertical, getting their hands up. Filipowski going to go for 3 on the feed by Roach, and yes! We saw him try to shoot that shot earlier. It didn't go. This time it drills it. Filipowski for 3. He's got 5, and Duke managing to blow this thing open. Look, this is a very good final 4 minutes of the half so far as Nolan tries to shoot 3 there for Jacksonville. That's no good, and the rebound down to the ski. And now we go up the court with Roach, who tries to slow this thing down. Is this a 2-for-1? No. No, the 2-for-1 opportunity has passed. So we're just going to try to hold it here and drain as much clock. It should be the saying. There is only one way. There is 1K. Tyrese Proctor for 3 from the corner. No. Rebound down to Filipowski. Get it out. Reset this. Drain. You can take the last shot. Actually, Roach is just going to go for it because he's open. And he drills that one. The 4th 3-pointer of the evening for Jeremy Roach. 16 points here in the first half. Nolan. That shot no good. What a run. What a way to end the first half. Duke, we had it by 8. They go on a, what is this math? They go on an 8-0 run to end the half, and we're up 16. 42-26. Okay, it ends up being a 12-2 run, but anyway. The Penn State 44 Winthrop seems close. It should be more lopsided. Roach looks like he's playing the Quinn Cook role. Look, he looks like he's playing the role like he was playing in the NCAA tournament. That looks pretty nice, actually. I gotta say, I like where this is at right now. All right, so we're gonna start messing around with some of these since we are at the half here. We're gonna start looking back at some of these plays. This one. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's this one. So this is a bit of a defensive lapse here for Duke. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at it. We review the good and the bad plays here on this channel just so that we track. Okay, So this is going to go over to Payne. So we're going to get this guy is going to leak over into the corner there. He's going to take Proctor with him. At the end of the day, the one you want to look at here is Filipowski. He's kind of on an island right now, actually, alone here in the paint. His man, technically, this dude over here, yes, Omar Payne from Jacksonville, although he's playing way off of him. Because he's really the only paint protector left. That's technically his man. And he's caught ball watching here. And granted, he's a freshman. So this is a freshman mistake. But look at where his eyes are, right? His eyes are 100% watching the ball. Proctor, this actually turns out to be a screen. So this Proctor doesn't even leak down there. Proctor's going to get caught here. Proctor can't go over this and go over here. That's not really going to happen. The only real recourse here is that Mitchell comes up and tries to help this way and then leaves this dude open, which is possible because this pass over into this corner is actually pretty hard. So maybe that could have been something here. Okay, so that's leaks over there. I'm not sure if probably Filipowski saw this out of his peripheral vision that his guy is there. So he does see that his man is there, and then there's the leak there, and now his man kind of detaches again. All right, Mark Mitchell guesses the wrong way, which doesn't help, but that's fine. This is a good help defense by Ryan Young though. So Mitchell gets beat. He guesses the wrong way. Ryan Young switches, and probably here. What needs to happen is that Mitchell needs to recover that way. Except that now both Mitchell and Ryan Young try to go after Nolan. At this point, but what's Mitchell gonna do here, guys? There's no way you recover this. What are you gonna run through? You're gonna come over here? You're gonna run through your teammate and huh? That it doesn't really work. And so poor Flip is well, I could help up here, but if I did, then this dude's got a clean lane to the bucket. So I really have no choice. I have to go over here, and then this pass is going to be really easy. This is a mismatch here for Proctor. He tries, but it's just not going to there's a height mismatch here. It's just not going to happen, and he's late, and technically that really wasn't his rotation anyway. So I forgive that one, but it's a bit of a defensive lapse there. I think Mitchell should have just either he forgot to switch or I'm not sure. And anyway, he ends up guessing wrong and fine. So it happens, but that's what that's there's a bit of a defensive lapse there. And then Filipowski's just caught on an island. He really has nowhere to go. So he has a very tough decision to make, and he just ends up having to give up the pass in the middle of the lane. Rod Conrad, welcome in. Duke Nation with the hand there with the bicep flex. Very nice. Let's get caught up in some of the action throughout college basketball, because this is the tip-off day after all right? So we can take a look at what's going on. Again, if you're new to the channel, welcome in. This is our very Duke-biased stream where we'll be following the Blue Devils team throughout the entire season. And make sure to hit that sub. And if you need the game, jump into our subscriber watch party on Discord. And then Mr. Amazing, thank you very much. Welcome in. Let's see what we got. We know some folks have already been putting tabs on some of the other games here for us. Thank you very much, Fan Club, for filling us in as we pull up the scoreboard. As Fan Club mentioned, it's a big lead here for number 4 Kentucky, 58-30 over Howard. No surprise there. Looks like Nova is taking care of business over LaSalle here by 20 points in their home opener. Michigan here 24, so that one. Purdue Fort Wayne, a team unfortunately I have never heard of. And getting beat up there by Michigan. Tennessee over Tennessee Tech at the moment. We're definitely going to need Lively and Whitehead next week against Kansas. Yeah, I had seen, I think, was it Lively or Whitehead I saw on Twitter? I can't remember. One of them is apparently close. The other one doesn't really have a timetable. I think it's Lively that's close. Indiana. Okay, so it looks like basically all the ranked teams are taking care of business. Uh, so this is also another interesting one. So Houston, that secret scrimmage we played with the other day, right? Ranked coming into the season, ranked number 3. Again, end up beating us, and I suppose if they are really number 3, then no surprise there. That Houston team, which played deep into the tournament last year, they were the ones that knocked off Gonzaga, if I am not mistaken, right? That was and then eventually lost to. No, Arkansas knocked off Gonzaga. No. Yes. Yes. Arkansas knocked off Gonzaga. Houston. Oh, they were on the opposite side. They knocked off Arizona. That was it. That was the other 1 seed. Yeah. But we do have anti-UNC chants, though. You are warned. Of course, you have anti-UNC chants. Like, go to hell, Carolina, go to hell is like the UNC chant. Like, what else would? Like, what do we all expect? Like, that's like freshman orientation 101 when you go to Duke. Or like even before. Like, everybody knows that's what's coming. So yeah, actually, Houston actually quite a good team there. And then North Carolina number 1, they get to play UNC Wilmington, which hurrah! I suppose it would be hilarious if they actually lost this game. I suppose I didn't realize Gonzaga is ranked number 2, which is like no surprise. This continues the like let's just rank Gonzaga really high every season. Sure, go for it, and then they'll like lay an egg when they come into the tournament, get a 1 seed, and they'll be out in the Sweet 16 just like every other season. And Baylor, of course, taking care of that is really taking care of business. My goodness, poor Mississippi Valley State. My God, wow, they were down by 40 at the half. Holy moly. Mr. Amazing, Duke is ranked number 7 at the moment. Number 7. So, yeah. I don't know why the live stats from the Duke site are not working. Unfortunately, that's like a really good site, but I guess they have. I guess they're having some technical difficulties. Anyway, we can check in here on the box score at the halftime. Go over the stats for all the folks. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm sure it was an early tip-off, and if you're just joining us here, coming in late, Duke up 42-26 at the half in its first game this season against the Jacksonville Dolphins, otherwise known as Porpoises by their other name. So far, we've played 7 players: Mitchell, Filipowski, Young, Proctor, Roach, Blakes, and Grandison. Leading the way is Jeremy Roach with his 4 of 5 3-point shooting. Yes, he's only missed once. He is 6 of 7 from the floor. He's got 16 points so far. And Mark Mitchell getting us off to quite the start, actually. 11 points for him. Nicholas Jackson, hi. Welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Welcome in, everybody. Actually, let me go back all the way to the start of the game where we can kind of analyze the first play of the game because it's actually not this one. It is this one. This is the first play we had of the game, of the season. You're going to see Mitchell, Mitchell is just going to come around. This is so sneaky. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is so sneaky. You're going to get Mitchell coming up. Okay, so Mitchell's going to get it down here. Right here. There's Mark from Proctor. He's going to come over, hand it right back, and then he's just going to be super opportunistic and go this way. Ryan Young's going to send him a nice screen. Proctor's going to be looking at for. Oh, there's the beautiful screen. So there's the man that Mark Mitchell's man gets caught. Ryan Young lets him go, not to be like a moving screen or anything. And then Mark Mitchell just skies this. I mean, this is just what a way to start the season. What a way to start the season. There you go. And that's how things got started off for Duke. And now we're actually Jacksonville made it very, very interesting, bringing it back to within 3 points. Yes, within 3 points. It's at one point here in the first half, I want to say, and then we pulled away on a 12-2 run to end the half, and we're now up by 16. Dear heels, put your socks on. You're starting to stink. Oh man. Playing a ranked team before conference play start, the Tar Heels will be playing their regularly scheduled cupcake game. Okay, actually, okay, yeah. Let's UNC Tar Heels. Actually, wait, that doesn't come up. Okay, Tar Heels. Okay, what is their schedule? How easy is this? How easy is this schedule? UNC Wilmington. Okay, College of Charleston. Joke. Gardner Webb. All right. James Madison. Portland. Okay, Iowa State or Villanova. Okay. They're actually in this Phil Knight Invitational, which is the same tournament we're in, by the way. So, like, wait, could Duke and Carolina actually meet in this thing? How do you... Okay, hold on. Okay, Duke, Oregon State. Wait, what? Where's Carolina? Phil Knight Invitation. Is this not it? This is Phil Knight Legacy. This is different. This is the same tournament. No, yes, no. What? I'm confused. Chat, help. Like, what is this? Where is UNC on this? Is this not the same tournament? Oh, this is different. What? They went to a different tournament just to avoid playing Duke? What? What is this? I'm so confused. There's like a Phil Knight Invitational and there's a Phil Knight Legacy tournament. Okay. Okay. Wait a second. Okay, chat. Let's compare. Let's compare. Let's compare. Like, I was okay. So this Villanova is pretty good, but like, who knows if Michigan State's like really for real? They probably hate the ACC Big Ten because they're forced to play a ranked team. So like, this bracket has Gonzaga in it. This one doesn't. What? This is a joke. All right. Okay, then they play Indiana. Actually, Indiana isn't even. Are they even ranked? No, standings, rankings. Oh, they are. Okay, they are. That's okay. That's a ranked team. Okay, they are. They're 13. Okay, so this is actually a ranked opponent. Is Michigan State is not. No, Michigan State is not. Okay, so they could play Villanova. So they could play two ranked teams. Okay, it's not terrible. They actually have to play Ohio State too. Interesting. Have to play Ohio State, and actually they play Michigan. You know what? This might not be terrible. Actually, this could be great. There could be a ton of really great Carolina L's on this schedule, gents, ladies and gentlemen. Like L. This is in New York. This is in Charlotte. Like this is in a neutral court. This is an L. Ohio State is going to beat them. L, guaranteed. This is in Bloomington, Indiana. This is an L, guaranteed. There's no way they win that. And then they'll like lose. They'll like lose this Iowa State game. Hell, they could lose to Portland, but probably won't. They'll like lose this Iowa State or Nova game, and they just get bounced out of this tournament. That's an L. Like it doesn't even matter. Like yeah, underway in the second half. Agreed. Let's get back to the action here. As we get back to it, it is still 42-26. As we get right back to it. And Filipowski tried to go for it and no good. My puppy's got hiccups right now. He's super excited. You're too excited for the second half. I know, buddy. Nolan being guarded by Roach. High screen there by Osifo, but nothing happening off of it. Davis. Then this is O'Hearn. O'Hearn back to Osifo. He goes up for two. Yes. Osifo's got two to open the scoring here in the second half. Score 35 points again. Oh my God, the Vatek game. Was it Hunter Couture? Get out of here. Only because we showed up with the Duke on the front of our jerseys, and then he lays an egg in the next game, and then they get ramrodded out of the NCAA tournament. Just get out. Okay, you had your one moment. Mitchell's going to go for three. Not his shot. That does not go down. Duke settling there on the offensive side. Is going to be a turnover by Jacksonville. Duke with another opportunity. Shane Buchanan. Hey, Duke fam, late night at work. Welcome back, college basketball. Let's go, Duke. Yes. See, I knew some folks. This is an early game, folks. So folks might be just getting off of work. I still have to go back to work after this because it's still early. What's up? Odd, the same name for two different tournaments. Okay, so it's not technically the same. One is the Phil Knight Legacy Tournament. One is the Phil Knight Invitational Tournament. They both start with Phil Knight as Proctor. Oh, just leaves it at the rim. Tyrese finished with the right. No good. Apparently the ball spins the other way in the Northern Hemisphere. Couldn't get it to go down. And moving screen there by Jacksonville, another turnover. Timothy, apparently your pizza was going to be an hour and a half wait. Yikes. I have to make dinner after this, too. Roach over to Proctor now, over to Grandison. So it's Grandison, Young, Roach, Proctor, and Mitchell. And Proctor going to look for options. Back out to Roach. Roach driving in, and he gets stripped. No, he gets fouled. Foul is going to be on Nolan. Or Payne. One of the two. Either way. 2. Clear out the fouls for this half. Roach hot from 3, but misses that one. And no good there. Still 42-28. Duke by 14. Jacksonville State looking for options down low. This is over to Payne. Payne over to O'Hearn, actually. Great hands on the defensive side. Duke now in transition. Duke defense into offense. Proctor for 3. Not quite. Ryan Young in and amongst two Dolphins. Does get it out. And Duke recovers. Proctor again from the top of the key. Come on, buddy. You got to hit that one. Hey, that's a foul. That's a foul on number 12 underneath the basket. Ryan Young was looking for rebounding position. Yes. There's a play with a lot of heart there. Oh, hi. Hi, buddy. The game is that way. What are you looking at me for? Watch the game. Gonna eat my mic? You want to announce too? Yeah, you like the mic? Tasty, huh? We got a timeout here for a sec. Shane, we do not know the status of Whitehead or Lively. Actually, we're not sure if either uh, when will either one will be back. Duke would have had a natty before Coach K because if someone won off Jack Gibbons and score 41, oh man. Yeah, that's like the Hunter Couture situation here. This is an official review. Actually, they're looking for whether it's going to be a flagrant or not. Yeah, the dog turned the mic down. Hold on.
Officials are over at the
Okay. Okay. Hello. Are we back? Is that it? Yes. No. Okay. Okay. Hold on. No. No. This is not good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wait. Okay. That is set to the headset microphone. And why is it not working? Hello? Hello? Okay, mic check. Maybe? Maybe. Okay, maybe it now now it's better there. All right, I think we got it. Still no dice. Really? Showing as it's coming through for me. Okay, sounds a little bit better. Yeah. Showing is coming through for me. Dog ate my mic is the new excuse, I suppose. Hot pass over to Grandison from Blakes. Grandison trying to get this to Young, and Young will finish. And he's got 4 so far. Better. Okay, yeah, there we go. 99 still hits my head on the natty miss. Alrighty, and what do we got here? Nolan, swing pass outside, 3-pointer from Jacksonville, and no good. Rebound on the weak side by Roach, actually. Smallest guy on the court comes down with that one. And Doc Mike is not the way to go. He's actually not saying anything. He's just like licking it. Roach looking to set up the offense here. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Grandison over to Young. Young, Mitchell looking for inside position. Duke not really establishing anything down low. Actually, beautiful pass from Roach over to Young. Give him 6 on the evening. I like how Ryan Young is playing, man. He looks like a natural. He looks like he fits right in with the team. This is Ryan Kelly V2, ladies and gentlemen, right here. White Raven numero dos. Is that what we have? Is the situation we have developing with Ryan Young. Although Ryan Kelly could hit 3-pointers from the outside, which is really when we invoked the White Raven, at least in Cameron. But I don't think we're going to see much outside shooting from Ryan Young. So maybe Ryan Kelly light in that case. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good now then. 46-28 here, the score. So actually, so far we have determined that Carolina's schedule is not that much of it, is actually somewhat decent, although they're going to end up losing a lot of games, which is great. Which we all love. That's enough. I got to get off the Carolina site. It's infecting my computer. You can't stay on a Carolina website for too long or your computer will start melting down. This is a true, the truth of the internet. Our starting five would have to be Lively, Whitehead, Roach, Proctor, and Mitchell. Ooh, interesting. That would mean there is no. That would actually mean that there's no like Filipowski's coming in off the bench, which like could be, I suppose. Actually, it's probably right. Kind of where that's at. Yeah. Hey, hey. Let's get rid of that. Let's bring this back. Okay. Watching UNC by yourself will give you brain damage. Why would you subject anyone else to watching UNC though? Hey, okay, now he's eating the cord. That would actually be a problem. We watch Duke Carolina games all the time. I mean, yes, this is true, but we're not watch the difference is you're not watching it for Carolina, you're watching it for Duke. That's the difference. Hey, buddy. 5 Swan Cody, 5K on Blue Devils. 5K on Blue Devils to win the whole thing, or 5K on Blue Devils tonight? There's a difference. Duke so far by, and also was that also to cover the spread? I actually don't know. I think the spread was 15 or 16, which right now we're at 18 at the moment. Filipowski, weak side rebound. No, actually, Jeremy Roach comes down with it, and Jalen Blake's out in transition now. Blake's has hit 2 3-pointers tonight. Has played well so far, actually. He's actually played. He played well in the exhibition too. I was impressed. Ryan Young looking for Filipowski. Great down low, big man to big man. Yes, beautiful play. That was very smooth. 7 for Filipowski. There's a scoring drought here for the Porpoises. They're down to 0 points in the last 4 minutes. That shot doesn't help either, as now Roach brings it back up the court. Young down low. Young is going to take. Oh my gosh! Young with the step through. That looks like a veteran move. 50 points for the Blue Devils. 8 points for Young. Fry, I agree. I also am loving the ball movement at the moment. And that's a turnover there by Jacksonville. Great defense there by Duke. Actually, great defense by Ryan Young. If I rewind that for a second there, because I was too busy updating scores. Oh no, that's not even a turnover. Sorry, it's a timeout. Straight up timeout by Jacksonville here. Let me get caught up in chat. I'm hoping Roach has a season where he gets drafted in the top 15 next year. If that's the case, Duke will go far. I think Roach is key. From Mr. Amazing, yes, agreed. Are you? What are you doing? All right, bud. All right, you're gonna have to go down. You're gonna have to go. We're going down. Oh God, we're going down. There you go. There you go. Good boy. Agreed. Jeremy Roach needs to play the way he did at the end of the season last year, like how he was playing at the NCAA tournament for sure. Like that's the Jeremy Roach we need, and I actually probably need like a better Jeremy Roach even still, like one who's hitting 3-point shots like in his own threat from outside, not just the assisting Jeremy Roach. And like Jeremy Roach very aggressive on the drives too at the end of last season. But yeah. Um, Based on people already counting us out, it wouldn't really shock me. Um, if we took it all this year, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be epic? Like John Shire's first season, because you wouldn't ever set higher expectations going in. Yeah, first season head coach, top recruiting class, wins national title right after K retires. Okay, what a way to like set the stage. Personally, I would be very happy with a Sweet 16 appearance, But I mean, this team has we haven't seen Lively and we haven't seen Whitehead, so his team is good now. We'll see how it gets better. I just hope they're not out for extended periods of time because then reintegrating them becomes difficult. So yeah, 82-48. Kentucky's gonna win that one, and the ball movement so far, as Chad is saying, has been quite impressive. I mean, it's been impressive like straight. Like we were like looking at those plays in the first half, right? Like make sure that we're all caught up here, especially in the foul situation. We have that one right. Mitchell Filipowski 1-1. Ryan Young's got one. He's got 8. That's right. Proctor's got a foul. Proctor actually kind of quiet tonight. 0 points so far, 2 assists. And what the heck? What? Oh, this, that. Um, there we go. That's 2:16. Yeah. So, what? No fouls this half for Duke so far? I like it. 3 fouls for Asifo. 1 foul for Payne. Should be 3 for Marsh. Yeah, there we go. Good. We're squared away. Imagine how we'll look next year with Roach, McCain, Blakes, and Shoot. Look, so Shoot is a 3-point assassin. I see him as a multi-year player as well. Actually, like it could be that he might have some role playing to do off the bench, but agreed, multi-year Duke player. Really really looking forward to seeing him be in a Duke uniform for a prolonged period of time. Actually, and great. Oh, actually, Filipowski almost ends up in the Jacksonville bench. My most memorable Carolina game in recent memory, probably the one that we beat them in the double double overtime in Carolina, the one with the Tyus Jones and the Wendell Moore. That's probably the most memorable one in recent history, I would think. Oh, that's a travel. Anyway, Filipowski brings down the rebound up ahead to Blakes, and the pass is too strong, and it's a Duke turnover. Nolan bringing the ball up the court quiet as this Atlantic Sun all-conference player. Only 3 points so far tonight. He has been shut down by Duke's defense here. Duke with the tight man-to-man. Actually like Filipowski here on Marsh. Good foot movement. Gets kind of pushed off there. A little bit of spacing. And Blakes comes down with the rebound. This over to Roach. Roach to Filipowski out here just kind of drifting in the corner. Oh, the Rivers 3. I remember where I was when Rivers hit that 3-point shot. Everyone remembers where they were when that shot. Oh, this is a good look by Ryan Young, but the pass not quite there. Jalen Blakes couldn't quite come across. Grandison reminds me of Rip Hamilton. Oh man, sorry, I'm low on sleep, but Filipowski hits 3. That's puts him into double digits. Actually, that is the third Blue Devil in double figures tonight. Roach with 16, Mark Mitchell with 11, and Filipowski with 10. And that's his second 3-pointer that he's hit tonight. What versatility. This is Payne for 2, and finally, the drought ends for the Dolphins. Ironic considering you can't really have a Dolphin without water. So there you go. Roach, this is a high screen by Young, and then Roach with the floater. He gets foul out on the floor. Foul by Powell. And we have hit the 12-minute media timeout. Yes, we've hit the 12 media timeout. My favorite is the 82-50 win. That's God, when was the 82? What was that the blowout like at the end of the for Shire's season when they won the title? Like there was a okay, it was not the Okafor year we had to beat them in overtime in Cameron. Shire's okay, it was. It was Shire's senior year. I was right. Yeah, okay. I was right. As I distinctly remember that one. Because we were like, wow, they completely rolled North Carolina in that final game, and then they go on to win the national title. Um, so okay, I'm glad I had that one right. You guys always testing me. It's like too hard. Yes, 2010. Nick Dow, welcome in. I don't know if you've been around. Welcome in. Welcome to the channel. Welcome here. Welcome to all of you, anyone who's new here. Welcome in. We will be with the Duke, watching the Duke team throughout the season. We'll be back on Friday night. That game is slightly earlier, actually. That's a 6:30 Eastern tip. I have already cleared out my Friday evening plans for that, however, so I will be here with y'all on that one. That one against Bellarmine? Someone? Either way, Chris Duhon length of the floor would be my favorite because I remember distinctly they wouldn't let me stay up, and I watched it the night of, so I had to get up early the next morning before school. Ah, there you go. Grant Hill's double hundred reverse dunk on the tar holes. There's also another, I suppose, like for infamy purposes, you could. There's always the Gerald Henderson breaking Tyler Hansborough's nose. Although I suppose we would say that Tyler Hansborough's nose was simply in the way uh, of that particular one. Most dominant, impressive stat, in your opinion, during the Coach K era: 31-1 in ACC play between '98 and 2000. Wow. In ACC, so was the ACC like wasn't that bad, right? We were just that good. Because I suppose even wait, who was the one lost to? That's what I want to know. UNC? Just a curious question. Better shooter, Shire or Singler? Shire. I'm pretty sure the stats would say Shire all the way on that one. I'd have to go back, but like free throw percentage wise, definitely Shire. I think Nolan Smith might have actually been the best of those. I have to think about that one. We're talking about shooting there. Roach actually, hey, that should be a foul on 20. Should be a foul on 20 for dislodging Filipowski, who had prime rebounding position. And that is indeed a foul on 20. Actually, 20, we need to correct this. I think UVA. Ah, interesting. Young right back to Blake's out of the out of bound. Young bowls over. Yeah, that's an offensive foul. Bowls over his man. Shire Singler couldn't hit many free throws. Singler could hit from the outside though. Yeah. Yeah, 19 to yeah, 19 to 20 with the two buzzer beaters. See, I agree with Fry. That one of recent memory, that one's there. Yeah. Of course, there's also like the there was that game we stole from them in Chapel Hill too. I think it was Grayson Allen's senior season, the one with Seth Curry, where we basically like we had like no business really winning that game, and then like we ended up like winning in the second half for like I don't even know how, but like right, it's the one where like Curry like steps into this three that like it's clearly a travel that wasn't called, uh, but either way, it like it goes for us. That's Jalen Neesmith there, 22 with two. Oh, it was Maryland. Oh, that's right, because Maryland was in the ACC back then. This pass goes way out of the like, goes into the Cameron Crazy section. Okay, okay, pup. Look, could you not eat the towel? Oh boy. And we stole the game with the last 3 minutes. Yeah, I think it's that one that I was trying to think back to. Like no business actually winning the game, but ends up being a total theft. This is a foul on Ryan Young. Yeah, yeah. That's a foul on Young. That's his third. Picked up two quick fouls here. 2016 with Ingram, we stole the W. Okay. Kevion Nolan here at the free throw line shooting two, makes the first. Had a quiet afternoon, only 4 points so far from leading scorer for a year ago for the Dolphins. Yeah, and then Ryan Young at the bench, that had that one right. This little guy needs to sleep. Kevion Nolan, the second of the two, and makes that one. He's got five. Mark Mitchell over to Grandison. Grandison back to Mitchell. Mitchell spotting up for three. Oh, it goes! Mark Mitchell! It looks so strange. Like that shot motion is so weird. He's like literally like pushing the ball in. It just looks so bizarre. It's like definitely not a shooter's stroke, but what a play by Jalen Blakes to keep this in bounds. What a save as he was falling off. And here's Mark Mitchell again for three. No, can't get that one. Oh man, so good. Your mom's ex-boyfriend, Timothy. Oh my God. Bandwagon Carolina fans. It came in saying we only had 5 to 6 players left in the end. Yeah. And Mitchell kind of has a hitch in his shot. That's what I'm saying. It like doesn't look natural. Do you think with NIL we have a better chance of seeing a Power Five go undefeated in college basketball? No, I don't think it. I don't think it matters. Oh, Roach, silly foul. Third foul on Roach. I don't think the NIL matters as far as like going undefeated. Like perhaps because you'd say like, well, kids would stay around, but like the money difference between college and the NBA, regardless of NIL, is still so huge. Like the number one pick contract, like from Bankero, that was like $8 or $9 million guaranteed. Guaranteed, like off the top, like there's no NIL that's causing Bankero to like stay in college basketball. It's not happening. And he's having a fantastic season so far for the Atlanta Magic, by the way. So like 100% right choice to go to the NBA. Completely support the kid. Fantastic. Played his one season at Duke. Gave us absolutely everything. Like can't complain. And like he was fantastic for us. He took us deep in the tournament. You know what? Hats off to him, and he's having a fantastic time in the NBA so far. Like, no amount of NIL is going to keep him. Like, so I don't think like at some level it's like nice and like it helps the players on the fringes, like the Baycots of the world from UNC, that like won't get drafted, and like they have a viable alternative to not have to go to a G League team to like get NIL money in college. To like now, hindsight 2020, Keels should have stayed and would have had a decent NIL deal, perhaps, right? Whether there's actually a spot for him on this team or not because of how the roster shook out, different story. But like Keels is now somewhere in the G League, like he would have made more money NIL in college than playing for a G League team, for sure. Like, yeah, he has the potential to go up to the NBA, but he's got to really work, like, grind his way to it. But he would have made more money in an NIL deal, I think, at Duke. This is Nolan for three. That shot's no good. Back to the game as Filipowski brings down that rebound as things have actually kind of slowed down. We've only put up 56 points, but we're up by 22. Really, the defense holding Jacksonville out of this, and a 5-minute scoring drought really won't help them there. And this hot potato here is Tyrese Proctor gets stripped, and now Jacksonville going the other way with it. Filipowski deflects it. Goaltending. Goaltending. Mike Marsh here with 15. All right, and we've hit we actually hit a timeout. So what do we? I was actually not paying attention to the clock. There we go. I looks like the other AC teams are struggling tonight. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look while we're in commercial break. NCAA men, actually. Yeah, Carolina tips off after our game. No, they tip off at like what is it? Okay, yeah, it's like 6 o'clock or something. Well, that doesn't quite seem right. Um, no, come on. I keep clicking the wrong damn thing. There we go. Scoreboard, ACC. Carolina won't even load. Carolina, yeah, 9 o'clock. Oh, they're on network. No. Yeah, it is 9 o'clock on ACC network. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's right, because we started at 7. I am getting my times completely mixed up. So, actually, Pittsburgh looking okay. Stetson beating Florida State by 8. Upset alert. 11-12 to go in the second. Then this score is flipped here. Is Clemson 61. Clayton State and Georgia Tech tied up at half. Okay. Lafayette and Miami also tied up coming right out of half. Fairfield up on the Stags? The Stags from Fairfield up 3 points on Wake Forest. This is NC State taking care of business against Austin Peay. Syracuse slightly on the ends there. Boston College staying okay. This is kind of funny. I agree. Some of these scores are a little funny. So, all right, here we go. Back at it as Jacksonville's turned on a little bit of full court pressure here and actually does result in a Duke turnover. This is going to be a Jacksonville 3. That 3-point shot no good. 2 Jacksonville Dolphins get the rebound there. Osifo, and then here's going to be a 3-point shot, and that should be a foul on Osifo. It is. That's his fourth foul, as Blake's tried to go up for the rebound and just got planted. Love for Clemson to lose. Be a miserable game day in Greenville with so many bandwagon Clemson football fans. Shane going with an early prediction of this team as a 3 or 4 seed. Interesting. Interesting. I do also wonder, like, if the seeding will be depending on how long Whitehead and Lively are out. There's also like Duke with Lively and Whitehead, and then Duke without. And we do know that the committee does take into account injuries as Ryan Young gets underneath, and he is the fourth Blue Devil into double figures. He's got 10. When will people stop trying to hype Gonzaga? Shane or Esprit66. I am the one that eliminates Gonzaga early out of my bracket because I completely agree. If we thought UNC had a cupcake schedule, Gonzaga's even worse. Mike Marsh there with the ranged 15-footer, and that goes down. Young big body in the paint. Predicting UNC Wilmington to possibly upset Carolina. Oh, that would be boy, that'd be something else. That would be something else entirely. Mark Mitchell with the front end of the 1-and-1, and he connects. 15 points for Mitchell so far tonight. 6:45 left to go in the game. This getting a little bit out of reach for the Dolphins. Now Duke up 21, and Mitchell connects again. I'm not sure if, like, were we expecting, I don't know, could we have expected like 100 points tonight? I don't know. Let's see where we end up. Let's see if we get close to pushing 80. It'd be nice if we got 75. That's 15 points in 6.5 minutes. That might be hard without some turnovers, which we just generated. As Ryan Young with the active hands. Mitchell looking for an opportunity down low. It backs the ball out. Looks like Roach just content to burn clock. Young bodying down low, and he's going to go with his right hand up and over Ryan Young. Yes, 12 points tonight. Very nice. 6 minutes to go here in the game. I don't know why this is frozen. Okay, the ESPN box score is frozen, but that's anyway. Ryan is a big. Agreed. He is he's fit right into this team, I gotta say. Ryan Young, high screen. Roach doesn't get to it, almost slips. And now Roach's triple team. There's a wide open Jalen Blakes. Gets it to Young. Yeah, that's a foul on 12. That's a foul on Mike Marsh's fourth. Duke by 23 right now. Yeah, that is Mike Marsh's fourth foul. He's got 15 points tonight to lead the Dolphins. Carolina lost to a Division II team before conference play because the opposing team player had who scored over 30. Nice. Was that recent or like back in the 80s or like way back in the day? I couldn't have been in like the 2000s. Oh, Duke over helping here defensively, I think, gets away with the missed shot. And then this is Naismith here, and that's no good. Jacksonville still cold from beyond the arc. Yeah, it was. Okay. 4:30 to go. John Shire going to call a full timeout. Actually, we've lost a shoe. Jalen Blakes has lost a shoe. There, Keon. Okay, Keon's girlfriend went to high school with Shane Behannon. Oh yeah, I remember Shane. Played for Louisville. Nice. He was really good. That's earlier in this. Well, actually, the decade is only 2 years old, so we'll have to like go back a decade technically. Duke timeout here. At the moment. 61-38. Somehow I have an extra point that I've awarded to a Blue Devil, which is not, it's Mark Mitchell. He's 16. There we go. 444. March, he's got actually 15. And that's Nolan with 5. Naismith with 2. Why? O'Hearn, Osifo, 4, Payne 2. There we go. All right, we got it all. Oh, Osifo is fouled out. Actually, that was his 5th. Okay, that I did not realize. Marsh with 3. Oh, they've reassigned fouls here. What? Powell and Cook. Okay, there we are. Okay. I remember when Weber State beat UNC in the tourney. How do you feel about this Duke assistant coach? I'm really shocked they didn't promote Nate instead. Um, Nate's still on the staff though. And George Mason. Are actually I can't quite remember who technically has an assistant title. I do kind of like that we stole a coach from Kentucky though. It's kind of odd to say that, but by all accounts, he was a very good recruiter at Kentucky too. So, so yeah. Welcome in everybody. Last 4 minutes 28 seconds here of this game. Duke 61-38. We will be back on Friday night for the 6:30 tip-off game against USC Upstate, which the Spartans, although I have technically never heard of them, so I'd be lying if I knew. There, Filipowski here with 10 points and 11 rebounds, a double-double in his Duke debut, official debut, as all the stats now officially count, as will the 1 in the win column for John Shire after tonight. Beautiful pass outside from Ryan Young to Mark Mitchell, who has another 3. Do we literally have 3-point threats from possibly every position on the floor? Like, outside of Ryan Young. Like, what? Calipari's a bum. Yeah, the Mitchell corner 3, like, I'm impressed. He's got 18 points. He now leads all Duke scorers. He's now above Roach, who had 16. Wow. That's a foul out by Mike Marsh, actually. So that's 2 players from Jacksonville that have now fouled out. And now Roach bringing the ball up the court. 3:50 to go. Duke almost by 30. Actually, Jaden Shoot now in the game as Mitchell will take a breather on the bench for the rest of the game. And then Roach going to go too strong into the lane there. Needed a bit of a softer touch if that was going to drop. Naismith here for Jacksonville setting it up. There's the screen by Payne. Good help defense here. Oh, good hands by Filipowski. Almost picks up with a steal. The shot no good. Ryan Young trying to bring it down. Jalen Blake saves it. Nice save by Blakes. Duke with 3 minutes to go in the game, looking to put the finishing touches on this one. Yeah, Keon, I definitely knew that it is shorter from the corners. Blake's, oh my gosh, splitting defenders. Oh, Jaden Shoot. No, Filipowski going in. He ends up colliding with Ryan Young. The 2 big men really wanting the rebound. They don't come up with it. Same team. Friendly fire. Oh, Blake's misses it. So our free throw shooting tonight, not as good as the other night. And Blake's gets the second, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Oh, Jacksonville trying to get cheeky there with the pass inside. It's picked off. Filipowski to Proctor. Oh, Proctor could have gone up with it. What? Shoot from the outside for 3. No good. That's short. Grandison comes down with a rebound. What was Proctor doing? Just put it up. Shoots again from the corner. Shoots. Still can't get it to go. Bummer. That's his shot. Just not going down. And then Filipowski down with another rebound, just cleaning him out. Proctor, go to the rack. Go! Yes. No, actually, he gets fouled. Never mind. I feel like Tyrese Proctor gave away 2 on the previous possession. Tyrese's first free throw good. What is Duke from the free throw line tonight? What? That can't be right. Okay, it is 50%? We've only taken 6? Oh my god, gross. 2 of 3. What? Wow, that's disgusting. Proctor makes that one. So that's not 23. That's actually 2 points for Proctor. Those are his first points tonight, both of them coming at the free throw line. Yeah, Nate, you're right. Nate James is Chris Carrawell and Emil Jefferson. And then I'm forgetting the Kentucky coach's, the former Kentucky coach's name. Dylan O'Hearn hits 3 for the Porpoises. And a 26-point game. Jacksonville not very good shooting from 3 tonight. They are 1 of 19. They are 1 of 19. Blakes gets foul going in. Yep, that's Naismith there with the foul. Wow, that is abysmal 3-point shooting percentage. Like 1 of 19. Duke, on the other hand, is 10 of 29. Actually, 34.5%. Duke is shooting 49% overall, 26 of 53. So some quick math would tell me that over half of Duke's shots are coming from beyond the arc. Now, I suppose that's okay. 19 assists there on 26 made buckets as Blake's gets 1 out of 2. He's got 8. Blake's going to sub out, and that'll probably be it for him. And is that Max Johns? I think so, for number 41 into the game. Proctor brings down that rebound. Kale Catching's also into the game for Duke, as is Christian Reeves. So definitely the third lineup in for Duke right now. Oh, go right up with it. Oh, Max Johns bringing it back down to the floor, and he gets stripped. Come on, man. You got to go straight up with that ball. As soon as you bring the ball down low, you like the guards will just strip it for you. Give it in a position where the guards can strip it for you. Finally getting back to a three-point shooting team. Tyrese Proctor with the right-hand runner doesn't go. He's been just slightly off all the game tonight. Just slightly a little too strong, a little too right. Shot goes down for number 23. It's 44 points there for the Dolphins. Yeah, John being able to utilize everybody. It's like, look, it's the first game of the season. Like, you don't need to reduce your rotation to only the players you trust until the calendar turns over and we're in 2023, and then we're into the throes of the ACC schedule, right? Like, you can experiment with plenty of other lineups and see what sticks. I think it's a great. I think it's totally fine. Reeves over to shoot. Shoot's going to put up a air ball, actually. Shot just inside the three-point arc, but no good. 17.3 seconds to go here in the game. 17.3 to go until we close things up here on opening night. And actually, Duke is going to retain possession. And Proctor's going to drive in. Proctor too strong with the right. Putback is no good by Reeves. Reeves gets his own rebound. Trying to go up with it again is Reeves. And Reeves with the and one. Yes! Reeves, 4-star actually. A little less, renowned. Still has talent, still can play. Look at this motor, though. Doesn't get the first rebound. Goes to try to get the second one. Still can't quite corral it. Then goes up again. And comes down with it. Beautiful. Great effort by Reeves here. Especially, look, the game's over. The guy's finally getting his minutes. Fantastic. And actually, ooh, that shot goes in. Powell makes it there. All right. Where's the extra point? Whatever. Okay, where was it? Mitchell's got 18, 10 for Filipowski, 12 for Young, 2 for Proctor, 16 for Roach, 282, Reeves, Blakes, Grandison. Reeves, 2. Okay. I don't know where the issue is. It's all, all these points are even. 16. All right, either way. Either way. Either way, that's what we got. K's unwillingness to go that more than 7 deep is ugly real gripe with K. I feel like, yeah, I sort of agree with you on that one. I sort of agree. I never really liked the whole Coach K, let's only play 6 people kind of thing. but 6 or 7. But anyway, hard to argue. Hope we can find. Hope now we can storm the court after hope. No, you never storm the court. The yes, I have turned off the street. I've turned off the ESPN because I do not watch Carolina. That's not what we're here for. So there we go. Um, okay, very very good game here from our Blue Devils. Ends the score with 71. Probably not as explosive offensively as we had originally maybe planned or thought. Um, maybe this might not be a team that needs to score in the 80s or 90s to win. It could be just a team that can put up 71 and their opponents will never put up more than 50. And you know what? That would be completely fine. We seem to have inside game working, outside game working. Look, Mark Mitchell here with 18 points really set the tone early with that high flying alley oop dunk right off the bat. Like it was the first Duke play of the game. Mark Mitchell up high, throwing it down. I think that really set the tone early here for Duke. He finishes with 18. Perhaps equally as impressive, however, is Kyle Filipowski, who finishes with 10 points and 12 rebounds here. Ryan Young also close-ish to a double-double, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 5 of which were actually offensive rebounds, those second chance opportunities, very big, and then Roach coming up with 16. So 4 Blue Devils here in double figures, Mark Mitchell leading the way. We just saw some fantastic energy from him, banging bodies down low, just being able to impose his will, really, and get the job done in the paint. Yeah, have been more with with Lively and Whitehead for sure. So some other team stats, I think this 3-point shot really tells a big story for Jacksonville. 3 of 23, shooting 13%. Like if you're hoping to pull an upset on the road in a hostile environment against a higher ranked team, this is not going to get it done. Actually, the second half looked like it just turned into a defensive struggle all around. Like we were 13 points underneath our scoring point total here for the first half, and Jacksonville only with 18. Like this is, we held this team to less than 20 points in a half. That's pretty good. Our free throw shooting definitely needs to improve. 7 of 11 is not good. That's only 64%. That is a D. And last time I checked, a D is failing. I do like the assists number here, though, 19 of 27. This definitely shows like we're moving the ball around, and Arkansas is barely winning. It's going to be great to kind of watch how things shake out here on this first night. Does any ranked team really actually go down? Does anybody get surprised, right? Total turnovers 11 to 12. We lost the rebounding margin actually, which is not good either. D barely passing. D still apparently gets you a business MBA, but yeah, it doesn't really do much for you otherwise. Let's see. Let's take a quick look here at the scores. Let me see. Dayton, Houston taking care of business. Kansas taking care of business. Arkansas's up by 8. I'd say they're okay here. They're by 8 at halftime. This is not really bad. Like this could have been us. Like it was pretty close at halftime. It's not crazy. Arkansas Pine Bluff on TCU. That's funny. Mason, do we have any upsets? Have the upsets happened yet? And the answer is no. They have not. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, there we go. Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 3:30 p.m. Pacific. It is. Hold on, I had it. I had it in my head. Son of a gun. Something Spartans thing. Upstate. Never mind. Yes, they are the Spartans. USC Upstate. Friday, 6:30. Be here. If you haven't subbed to the channel, please do so. It helps us out tremendously. And this has been a lot of fun. Duke season is officially underway, ladies and gentlemen. This is a fantastic win here at home. I will see you all Friday. And until then, please make sure to, good luck with your work week. Good luck with wherever you need to go. Maybe you've got some intramural games or some flag football or something that you're playing. Best of luck, everybody. Even though this was an exhibition game, the Zags lost by double digits and they had all their players. Yeah, that happened beforehand. That happened, before the before. But to be fair, we also lost our secret exhibition game to a very good Houston team. Although the Gonzaga one is like an upset because they were playing like whomever. But in any case, yes, I have to get ready to sign off because I have to finish work actually. So I am going to go for the night. I will see you all here on Friday afternoon. Until then, go Duke. Basketball is back. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great rest of your